Hello and welcome to another edition, probably a daily edition of Table Talk, where we talk about your questions, topics, things, and stuff that you recommend on Twitter and Facebook using the hashtag Table Talk, or on reddit.com/r/SourceFed when you're not busy making Trisha bouncy gifts. My name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Ross Everett. Never stop doing that, though.
By the way, I'm the one making all those.
He's very busy after hours.
It's for specific people that make it.
My mom's one of them.
Oh, she's a huge fan of Trisha.
Wait, are you doing tea?
Yeah, I'm doing chai.
Hey, tea today.
Tea
it
today.
tastes terrible, but
Can I try a sip of that?
Yeah, dude.
It's like a homemade chai.
It's amazing.
There's
It's
a
from
little
Philly.
bit of like sediment.
See, we were talking about comfort zone. Someone drinking my drink is not.
Really? You're not into it?
No. That's how you get the herb.
This is incredible.
It's amazing, right?
How
Where'd
you
you
get the
get this?
I got it from Philly at a market and in Amish country.
Also,
I was
to
about to
people-
say, can we shout them out? No,
Well, it's called Shady Maple Grocery, and in fact, there was
They're
some.
not watching. It's Amish country.
Well, no, guess what? They are, because I bumped into some fans that work there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Rebellious types.
And by the way, there's this smorgasbord. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Borky bird.
But, and I know,
Swedish.
racism real quick. And it's right across the street from the Shady Maple.
No.
By the way,
That
of
was
course
Muppets.
it is.
Yeah,
No,
Muppets.
Oh yeah, Muppets aren't racist. It's not like the Swedish chef is making fun of like the Danish language by going bork bork bork. That's exactly what that is.
I never
Really?
thought of it. That way.
Wow. Oh my
What?
God, you guys are like shocked. You're like, what?
What have we been
It's
participating?
See, but I feel like everything from our childhood that was like kind of funny was actually very racist or homophobic or sexist.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. It's not fair. We can't talk about
Looney
it anymore.
Tunes was so racist, you guys.
No, it's true. There's like a Bugs Bunny one where he's got like the little rice hat on and he's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He actually says there's this one time he comes up, like this is an Albuquerque. He's like, Japs, and then he goes back down into his hole and takes out Japanese people.
A lot of those.
Okay.
A lot of those
I don't know
are
what else
archived.
that could be in reference to.
Leonard Maltin does.
Jewish American princesses. That's terrifying, by the way. Someone that grew up around a lot of them, run. You'll just hear Ugg boots coming after you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. You guys were done going down.
No, I was gonna tell you about the smorgasbord really quick. By the way, it's like a 2-story thing, and it's in Amish country. It was in that next to the Shady Maple place, and it's supposedly like one of the world's famous smorgasbord in like the United States.
Yeah, no,
seen
world's
that one.
famous.
It's one of the world's famousest. But it was the size of a Costco. We didn't go in because I didn't hate myself enough. But it was like 2 stories, and apparently like tour buses come and stop there to go and eat at this smorgasbord. It's like
Well,
Can I
What-
tell you, I
what-
feel
what
like
else
that
do
gave me
they-
immediate heartburn.
What do they stop? Where else do they stop? Tourist.
I guess you're
places.
right. I mean, well, they have actually commercialized the Amish like way of life there. So you could be like, I want to go live like an Amish person, and they have like buggy rides, and they show you how to like hang your clothes on clotheslines and stuff.
Your actual clothes or other people's
I feel like
clothes?
every time I've
Probably
seen like
your
someone integrating with the Amish, they've always been putting up a barn that day. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
that's the only day they
Exactly.
do it is when people bring
Exactly.
cameras. They're like, let's do it. We're doing this every day.
We need to build that new barn. Call your friends.
Also,
We
question
need an audience.
to people that live in Philadelphia: do you get annoyed when people that don't live there call it Philly? I always wonder. I always
good
wonder.
question.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause,
Or like
like-
people from Illinois. Do you call it Illinois, or is that just a joke to call it Illinois?
I think it's Illinois.
Well, of course it is,
yeah.
but like I hear a lot of people say Illinois.
The only thing that annoys me with like places is when they add something to the name. Like I
Yeah.
lived in Asheville for a while, but like if you were in the party scene, you called it Ash Vegas.
No,
and you're
I
like,
hate
no,
that. No, get out.
it's not Ash Vegas.
Awful.
You're in your mom's basement.
If you
it's
party
not,
in
it's,
Illinois-
there ain't no party like your mom's party. No, it's not Ash Vegas.
Las Vegas.
In
So-
Illinois, I wonder if they call it Bring in Illinois, Bring in Ill of the Funk.
Nope. Joshua Cho says, did you ever have any weird friends that you knew were bad news? For me, there was this chick who was definitely a cannibal. There was this one kid I knew that he had something that caused him to have seizures a lot.
Like
Bad kid.
No,
Like epilepsy.
which wasn't a bad thing.
Bad influence.
But like, so that was just like a side thing. And so that's actually why I became friends with him, because I was like, that's weird and
It's
interesting.
cool. This guy's a great dancer.
But he was actually like really, really shady. I ended up finding out that he sold drugs when we were in middle school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
we ended up stop being friends because back in the day I was all straight edge and drugs and beer and everything was the devil.
You should have put that into your name somehow.
I hate you so much. Only some people know that reference. But
Oh shit! I just got that.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. And then there was I can't think of anything. I'm gonna let you guys.
Let
take
me
it.
see.
I had this one friend. He was like my only friend at the time, and he boy, like he was bad news, but like it was like kind of fun. So he had a chinchilla, which was really cool. Because not a lot of kids have chinchillas.
Chinchilla, bad news.
Middle school. No, but he kept trying to get me.
We're prefacing these terribly.
He kept trying to get me to smoke weed, but it wasn't weed. It was catnip. And like
he wanted you to smoke
He
catnip?
wanted like
He
like
didn't
we
tell
would
you it
like
was
light
catnip,
things
though.
on fire, and he introduced me like Kazaa and like kept showing me videos.
Oh no, the evils of Kazaa!
No, but like you could use Kazaa for
the bad side of town.
I've
is
seen
Kazaa.
so many people kill themselves
on
doing this
Kazaa
shit.
videos.
Like,
So Kazaa accidentally introduced me to horse porn.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Hands.
I didn't know was not
Not Mr.
Hands.
Hands. This is pre-Mr. Hands.
It was
probably.
it was terrible.
But I know because people used to put videos up on Kazaa that was just like best blowjob ever.avi.
And there was a girl
and you're
getting
like,
shot in
yeah,
the
and
face.
it's totally like a guy's shotgun wound.
yeah.
my
It's like,
God.
how dare you? Who are these
Trolling.
people?
The original trolling. And like at first I was like, oh, this is probably fake. But, like, looking
original
back, like,
trolling.
See, but that's why I would make these like stupid, ridiculous sketch videos, and I would call them best blowjob ever, or like Jessica Alba nude like sex tape, and then throw it out in the universe.
You know
I
what we
never
should
knew
do?
how to upload. I only knew how to
That's what we
download.
should do. So we should get like everyone from SourceFed that watches and everyone that watches my show, and we'll make like just a really terrible video, and we'll call it like Silver Linings Playbook.
Hold on, no.
And everyone
Jennifer
rates it.
Lawrence unreleased sex tape.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, and then because they have the reviews and like the comments underneath,
Oh,
and you're just
yeah.
like best thing ever.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh my
believe this thing.
god! We could even start it out with some like footage of Jennifer
Actually, that's
Lawrence.
a terrible idea. That's the easiest way for us to then get hacked, like, and people just
Yeah.
firebomb
All of
the
a sudden,
studio.
Anonymous
Yeah.
is
Oh,
on our
boy.
ass
You
too.
don't fuck with Jennifer Lawrence.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
Wait, so did you have
I'd love to.
a sketchy friend that was
man.
a cannibal?
I did. Well, not a cannibal, but I had friends in high school that like, oh man, these are bringing back some weird stories here. One that I remember was I was in class one day, and I was just talking to my buddy, and this guy comes over that hardly ever talks to us. Very like weird looking. I mean, he just kind of had this weird look about him. It was a very weird look. He was normal looking, but he had like this very stoic look, and he was always kind of like quiet.
Oh, sociopath.
It's always the quiet ones, you know? He comes over to me, and he sits down next to me and my buddy Sean, and he's like, hey man, like, nobody really ever comes to me with these things, but like, I'm gonna go to like a cemetery later, and I'm probably gonna like dig up a body. Or
Oh
something.
my god!
And I was like, what? And he's like, if you come to my house, like I'll show you. I have like a real human skull in my garage, like I found from like a grave that I dug open and I pulled a skull
I wonder
out.
if was he just messing with you?
No, this guy was like.
Did you go with him though?
The reason why I know he wasn't messing with, of course I went with him. No, the reason why, wouldn't you have gone with him? Just me and him in a big shovel. But no, the reason why I knew
Again,
it was.
are you picturing him with the beard the entire time?
No, I'm picturing him with just like
Braces.
speckled, like if I tried to grow a
Like
beard.
peach fuzz, and like glasses like this. Like, what? We can't do this. No, but he the reason why I knew it was legit and not a joke, because I was like, yeah, right, this guy with a fucking human skull in his garage. The reason why I knew it was legit is because like a week later, he was gone. Like he didn't come back to school. No one ever heard from him ever again. Like his family had left. Like I don't know. It
What
must
if
have
he
been.
What if he wanted you to witness his suicide?
Oh my god!
He just wanted to scar someone for life.
I would be the
He
first
would be
live
the
leak video
perfect.
ever. But I don't believe this cannibal shit. Did you really know someone who was a
No,
cannibal?
I think. Wait. Oh, for me, there was a chick who's definitely a cannibal. I don't think that's
No,
real.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, the internet is a big place, but I don't believe so.
And that's the thing, dude. Like, nothing surprises me anymore because of the internet. Like, you read about the weirdest shit. Like, the other day I saw a video of a dolphin, like, fucking a fish head.
Oh,
Like
I saw
like
that
a
one.
decapitated fish head.
Yeah, it was labeled best blowjob ever.
By Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm just thinking, you know, nothing's sacred in the animal kingdom. Nothing is sacred in the human world. You hear about the horrible shit that happens every day. So like, if someone said I knew a girl that was a cannibal, I'd probably believe it.
I mean, there's got to be someone out there that did at one point know a cannibal girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not you? Probably not. Probably not you though. Tony,
I
where
like that
know in the
we're all
comments,
just like, yeah, probably. This guy was a cannibal.
at I Draw Some Sauce says, if you could announce something and everyone in the world would have to listen to it, what would it be? Probably my Twitter handle.
You Jew.
I like that I go douche, you go just.
Jew. Yeah, Jews love Twitter. I don't know if you guys know this, but Twitter's the new dollar.
It's priceless.
Yeah.
If I could tell the world anything, I think, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone's
It
gonna
doesn't
hear,
matter.
everything you say is going to be construed a bunch of
their
different
filter.
ways.
Yep.
Yeah. And so I'll be like, everyone needs to love each other and stop fighting.
Feels gay!
Yeah.
So I'm gay.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't believe in this,
Yeah.
and then let's bomb each
Yeah.
other.
He's a terrorist!
And then everyone's like, that guy's a terrorist. That guy.
Who's that guy that just was screaming behind him?
You know what I would say, and I would try to be as legit as possible, and I don't know how you make this legit without it being like, who's this guy? But what I would have to do afterwards is like either commit suicide or do something crazy shocking.
Hold on, before you do it, invite a kid to a cemetery.
Yes.
Hey, you want to go dig up some skulls with me? But no, I would love to just say, let's I don't know, in a more articulate way, let's laugh more. Just quit taking things too seriously. That's
And then
what I
you
want.
kill yourself?
Right. Exactly. And then as soon as I kill myself, I want the Benny Hill theme song to play. And then I want like all this like weird comedy.
No
like, I want-
movement, you're
yeah.
still
I
body.
want a ventriloquist to come out and pick up my dead body and go, "Hey, Steve, what'd you do the other day?" "I don't know, I'm dead." And like do all this weird shit.
So wait. So the message is let's start laughing more and stop taking stuff so seriously, and then they hear I fucking gun.
They're like, "Wait a minute, what just happened?" It'd be the biggest mind fuck ever.
Well, because
Yeah.
then the question, then you have the conspiracy theories. Either he killed himself or someone killed him.
Someone killed him.
Oh yeah, see, so it creates all this crazy shit. You
I-
know they'll talk about it forever.
I feel like that's the
Well,
that's the only way
no.
for something good to go out in the world, right? Because you say something and then you just have to disappear because otherwise someone will find everything about your life
Yeah.
and turn you into a terrible person.
That's true because they're gonna be like, he didn't graduate high school.
Do you
It's
want to
like-
trust that
Yeah,
guy?
exactly.
He once made out with a girl in public. What the hell was
Exactly.
that about? I don't know who's
These
this
are
guy.
political smear campaigns that you're doing.
I know.
It's
Well,
the guy
because
that did the Romney commercials.
they would turn that guy into like some kind of like
wait,
media superstar.
Wait, do the speech again.
I want everyone. So this is somehow I
Yeah.
found a way to communicate with everyone in the world, and it's
Yeah.
translated in all the languages. I want everyone to stop taking things so seriously and just laugh, because life is funny.
Boom!
Gunshot.
Turns to black.
Yeah.
Boom. Steven Zaragoza once went to a place he didn't laugh once. Why is he telling you to do things that he won't do himself?
It totally would be.
It's like the smash cut to black. It's like, oh, what's happening?
Paid for by the super
Like
sad,
a-
not funny people of America.
A picture of him in color, smiling that slowly turns and fades to
Upside
black
down.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
white.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Steve Zaragoza never laughed at his mom's jokes.
It would be the drawing of you that just like you look like terrified. You know that one? That
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
drew
yeah.
you?
The one where it's like-
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
It would be that
exactly.
one.
Well, let's jump in.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. I don't know. I like that we're just like it's all the love, like not like giving fake release dates. to
Yeah.
Well, I
Half-Life
was
3.
thinking it'd be really funny to be like, hey, you guys hearing this? Like just like
That's the one thing you
everyone.
say?
You guys hearing this right now? Weird, right?
I still think- see,
everyone's hearing. This.
I feel like everything's now more interesting if it ends with a gunshot. Aliens are real.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because then it's instantly a conspiracy theory.
it's
Yeah.
life's period. It's
What?
life's
In more ways than
punctuation
one.
marks.
That's a good point too. Wait,
It's like
blood everywhere.
The other thing is, if I had an alternate thing to say to the world, I would say Half-Life 3 confirmed. And we'll see what happens.
Let's see if they put you.
hey,
in
at
there
least
as an
you'll get
Easter
front
egg.
page of Reddit.
Yeah, and that's all I ever wanted.
That's all you ever wanted.
That's all I ever wanted. Jay Barraza says, "How do you make your nachos?" Mine. That's why I love table
Will you
talk.
shoot yourself after you read this?
Yes, I will. How do you make your nachos?
Zaragoza never made nachos.
Mine tostadas layered with refried beans, topped with brisket. Holy shit, this guy's
Ooh,
fancy.
wow.
Then a crap load of jalapenos, then cheese.
Come on, you just need some cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to karate chop you. Some cheese, some pico de gallo,
Okay.
and jalapenos. That's all you need.
You want some meat
Oh,
in
sour
there.
cream.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You
gotta
can get some meat. I'm not a big fan of refried beans.
Yeah.
I
get it.
I like it. I'd like it on the side, maybe like a little side dip. You get your cheese nacho, and then you go in. Do you guys like queso, or do you guys like cheese, melted cheese?
Well, my thing is like I've never
Sorry,
been able
I'm
to.
salivating.
I know, 'cause
right
I
now.
want some.
I know. You can't submit that question without
Ah!
submitting.
I hit the lens.
Steve did a sport.
Guys, I did it! That's my first time hitting the lens!
Congratulations.
In all of Table Talk! I want to thank my mom, I want to thank my dad, and also live life and laugh and never not laugh! I can never successfully make nachos at home. It always comes out like that super hard, like petrified chip. Like, and the cheese is like,
queso.
you pull up one chip and you've got the entire group of chips.
And
with
you're talking
one.
about in the microwave.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, maybe
not
that's
hard
why.
to do.
Well, but it might
You
be because I'm
microwave
using
it for
Kraft
too long.
singles.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Kraft singles aren't actually cheese. That's why they don't call them Kraft cheese singles.
dare
I
you.
promise you, they're not allowed to legally write cheese on the product because it's not actually
I'm gonna
cheese.
believe
Wait,
that.
but isn't it milk and like?
Look
Milk.
up the ingredients.
Milk.
It is like
Is it milk?
milk, M-A-L-K.
But it.
Martin Luther King, rest in peace. But it's one of those things where it's I don't know where that came from, and I apologize.
Rest in peace was the
Yeah.
weird part.
What do you
What do you mean? Why
I
is
know,
that
but
the weird
Why was
part?
that the weird part, Steve?
Now it's on
By
me.
the way,
Take it back to Ross. Take it back to Ross, please.
man. Anyway, back to nacho cheese or Kraft singles. They're not actually cheese.
Probably the
My-
fucking
rest in
goofiest
peace,
thing.
My
cheese.
favorite
This shit's
part.
falling apart big time. I should have just killed myself.
I like. This is so weird. This is a weird one.
I know.
Yeah. So cool.
Wait, no,
Is
we have to
there-
keep talking about this cheese because do you do the Velveeta and you put the squares? I know, Lee, we're going
I
nuts over
just
here.
came in on. We have to keep talking about this cheese.
That's
You
important.
get it, Lee.
I
You
do.
get
I
it.
really do.
Lee goes, I'm needed.
Yeah, she heard cheese and she ran. I don't know, but I can't. I'm a very bad Mexican. As I've said before, I'm a bad Mexican.
In
I
high
should
school-
be able to make nachos really well.
We had Nacho Day in high school, which was one of those things.
That sounds amazing.
Not even kidding.
What school did you go
I went
to?
to
school is that?
It's Nacho Day! But teacher, we're supposed to have the test today. Fuck that, nachos! And it's like she's dressed like Carmen Miranda and has like
There's like a
maracas and
shimmy,
shit.
yeah. But no, we had like an organic salad bar. It was like a private high school in San Francisco. So like, you know, this was like they put all their money into our food as opposed to like our
Education.
textbooks.
So
or
those weren't
education.
Tostitos. Those
No,
were handmade
we had
chips.
real nice corn.
Get it.
Chips. No,
Nice
but it was like
maize.
every day we had sushi day, but one of the days was nacho
Sushi
day.
day?
Yeah.
I like
Jesus
that. I like that you
Christ.
can tell the difference between private school
And
and
public
public
And
school.
public school, absolutely, man. Sushi
Did you
day?
just say
Yeah.
no school? Like Steve was just on the
How
street.
dare you! I went to high school, I just didn't fit.
Steve had to like look outside from the window, like trying to
Watch all the
learn.
kids having fun. I can almost hear like the glass
God,
Thank you, Papa.
what effort.
2 plus 2 is Washington, D.C.
And the teachers are like, "Who is that? He just won't come inside. He goes
He's
here."
a student here. It's just
I'm still picturing you with the beard.
with the beard.
Every time you're
Should
a
we
kid.
call the police? He has a beard. He's 15.
So the main point of this is Steven Zaragoza gonna kill himself later today.
At some point, I will promise you I will kill myself on SourceFed after I say something really awesome.
Awesome.
Could happen today, so make sure to check out youtube.com/SourceFed after you watch all the youtube.com/SourceFedNerd videos. Until next time, when you give us nacho questions that somehow turned racist and or sad, my name's
Zero
Philip DeFranco.
racism.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Ross Everett. I'm not racist.
And I'm not gonna kill myself. And suicide is not funny unless there's a fart sound or a horrible.
Nope. Don't kill yourselves. There's always another
There are
reason to
suicide
live.
hotlines to call. Don't call Steve's because he just goes, hold on, I got the fart sound on cue. Go for it. when
Hold
ready."
on, this is why you shouldn't kill yourself. Come on!
Get a little smile. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, God. Oh, I lost another one.
It's like a mark on the wall.
It's just a really sad tally.
I'm gonna rethink this fart thing.
Did they not hear my broadcast?
Shouldn't really be experimenting with that in public.
No, probably shouldn't be with real people.
There's a reason for beta testing.
We're assholes.